Greetings and welcome to Awakening Alchemy. I'm Anna Merkaba. If you or someone you love have ever reached for a drink, not for pleasure, but for peace, for courage, or just to quiet the noise, this message is for you. Because today, we're not talking about alcohol. We're talking about a promise of freedom that quietly became a prison. We don't become addicted to the bottle. We become addicted to what it promised us. That moment of silence in the mind, the softening of heartbreak, the rush of courage when words used to tremble in the throat, the comfort of warmth when the world felt cold. For those who drink to survive, alcohol is not a thrill. It is a strategy, a way to function, a way to cope, a way to belong, even for a few hours, in a world that never felt safe to begin with. But what if this strategy is robbing you of the very life you came here to live? At the core of every addiction is a longing. We reach for alcohol or food or status, not because we're weak, but because somewhere along the line we gave up the real search, the one for peace, for intimacy, for truth, for connection. Addiction is not the disease. It is the substitute. You were looking for something holy, and somewhere along the way, the bottle whispered, "I'll do." Alcohol offers one thing only: temporary relief from unresolved pain. And at first, it seems to work. It makes you feel warm. It makes you feel like you can say the things you've been holding back. It makes you feel connected. But connection without safety is not love. It is survival. Eventually, the very thing that gave relief becomes the source of disconnection. You stop trusting your own voice. Your body becomes flooded. Your mind loops in shame, and worse, you feel alone in it all. But you're not alone. And this is not where your story has to end. Many of the most spiritually gifted, emotionally sensitive, and heart-centered souls turn to alcohol, not because they are broken, but because they feel too much. They were never taught how to hold all that emotion safely, so they self-soothe the only way they know how. Alcohol becomes the portal through which suppressed joy, grief, creativity, and truth try to speak. But here's what most do not realize. The kidneys, organs of communication and boundaries, are often underactive in those who drink regularly. Diuretics like alcohol stimulate these organs temporarily, giving a false sense of connection. Those with deeply suppressed no responses often override their intuition in social settings and then need alcohol to reconnect to their voice. This is not a coincidence. It's an intelligent but incomplete attempt to restore energetic balance. This is why abstinence alone often fails, because we are removing the substance but not healing the wound. Here's what's usually still left unaddressed: the fear of conflict, the need to be liked no matter the cost, the grief that was never expressed, the childhood silence that never found a voice, the deep desire for true reconnection that was replaced with performance. And unless the original search is picked up again, the pattern simply shapeshifts into another dependency. To truly heal from alcoholism, we must do what was never done: reopen the search. Meet the soul's true longing without shame. Rebuild the nervous system to hold intimacy and conflict safely. Reclaim your no and feel safe in your yes. Let the body remember that it belongs not only to others but to itself. This is not a fast path, but it is a real one. And it begins when you stop asking, "What's wrong with me?" and start asking, "What was I searching for that I didn't get to find?" You don't have to wait until everything is perfect to begin. Even the smallest act of intention starts a wave. Here are a few energetic and natural supports to help the body, mind, and spirit gently disentangle from alcohol's grip and restore emotional equilibrium. Flower essences to support letting go, such as honeysuckle for those who drink out of nostalgia or longing for the past, cherry plum when you're afraid you'll lose control or act impulsively, wild oat for those who drink due to inner confusion or lack of purpose, and mimulus if anxiety or social fear are the root of the habit. You can also try herbs. These herbs are not substitutes, but companions, here to steady the nervous system and restore your inner rhythm. Kudzu root, an ancient Chinese herb shown to reduce alcohol cravings and regulate dopamine levels. Milk thistle, it supports liver regeneration and detox after long-term drinking. Skullcap and passion flower for deep nervous system nourishment, especially when irritability or emotional swings arise during withdrawal. And homeopathic support for energetic rebalancing. Homeopathy speaks to the vital force, addressing both physical and emotional roots. Naksvamika, useful for detox after overconsumption, especially when irritability, regret, and digestive issues are present. Quercus glandium spiritus, a lesser-known remedy that can reduce cravings for alcohol and help the liver's energetic reset. And Avina sativa soothes the nervous system and eases the emotional distress that often surfaces during withdrawal. You can also try affirmations to reclaim your inner harmony. You can speak this aloud or write it in your journal daily. I am not my cravings. I am not my past. I am the seeker who never gave up the search. I open now to true warmth, true connection, and true peace. And I give my body permission to remember its sacred rhythm. Let this become a daily invocation, not from a place of force, but devotion. You're not alone, and you are not broken. Over 100 million people worldwide live with alcohol dependency, but what you must know is this: you are not weak. You adapted. You are not broken. You paused your search. You're not alone. Millions are waking up with you, ready to reclaim what was lost. And if you're ready to heal at the root, not just the habit, there is another way. One that doesn't shame your choices. One that speaks to why beneath the what. One that helps your body feel safe to connect without the crutch, without the crash. If you're ready to explore that, the work I do may be a soul fit. My healing sessions go beyond the surface, gently clearing emotional debris, energetic blocks, and ancestral imprints, keeping you stuck in survival. You don't need to know all the answers. You just need to be willing to begin, because your soul's search is not over. It's just waiting for you to remember what you came here to find.